see a squad from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Hokies will put total leather and we'll get started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Cal Bears offense will have the football first. To the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the tight end. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Quarterback on the keeper. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. And as he throws, and it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football.
And listen, I have no problem being aggressive on 4th down, but the consequences of that, now you got to have your defense go bail you out. So you started the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get my back now.
A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Gives it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Watson. Throws for the tight end. Complete in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Gets it out fast. There he goes. They finally really make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior. Makes a play after the grab. And the Hokies are rolling down the field. Give to the back. Runs through a tackle. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. From the gun, the ground game. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go right back to it. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to power their way ahead. They got 0 push-up. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid. A shot there, and now it's... They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Looking downfield, it's Watson. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he ran away from the defense. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out. Oh, he's got some space. Forced out of bounds. Good pickup there on the ground.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's the slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice 1st down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great 2nd down opportunity.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Really nice run there, picking up the 1st down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Cal.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Rifles it down the middle. Hits the open man. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The Golden Bears moving quickly to the line.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around.
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. He's marked down at the 21-yard line as the defense comes up with a turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's Watson. Quickly out to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Guys, let's step back here and chat Virginia Tech. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools, and this is a guy that you can build around that defensive line. You need all the big bodies you can get.
Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just... He unleashes a long one. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Looking for a man. It's Watson. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. The Hokies send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And the Golden Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass on 2nd down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Back to the ground game on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
Ready.
From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got his man downfield. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Gets it out quickly. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Trying to power it in. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Defense trying to take it back. Inside the 50. At the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Hokies. And they turn it into a defense. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Oh, they're after him. They get to him as he throws. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. The Golden Bears are in the hurry-up. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. Got rid of it quickly. Complete.
Well, a nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
Pulls and fires complete. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. And the Golden Bears with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and this quarterback's got to know that this isn't practice. This isn't back with his QB guru. He's not trying to throw around brooms or around big bags. That is an arm attached to a body that bench presses 500 pounds. He's got to do better.
Second down, they'll go to the air. This time on target. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Pulls it in. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Touchdown, Cal! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Well, the head coach has to love what he saw from his offense here. At the very end of the first half, when you got to have an execution, it's got to be great in these 2 minutes. situations. Really.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They started this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
And the Hokies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, it's Watson. Looking to the big tight end. On target over the middle. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe...
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Makes a catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup. The Hokies are on the move.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
And the Hokies have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
That deep. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. The give. Turning it on. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Golden Bears come to the line in the hurry-up.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another 1st down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Golden Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Caught in the backfield, it's Moore. And he strides his way into the end zone. this defense wants to bring some pressure. To the air, it's Watson. With the catch, it's Overton. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where you can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Got it in the middle. It's Keith. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. If the Hokies can keep this up in the passing game, that'll make them touch that Hokie stone with a little more enthusiasm.
Yeah, it'll get them jacked up. It'll get them excited. A lot of times with Virginia Tech, man, we've seen it. It's the defense. It's the special teams. But when they can get that QB throwing the ball down the field and create some balance, it's when they have their best teams.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The free safety timed his rush perfectly on the blitz, and they come up with the sack.
Yeah, and the free safety usually stays deep. He plays coverage, plays in the middle of the field, but they spin him down, bring him in a blitz. You can tell, caught the offense off guard, and he gets the quarterback and gets the sack.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his...
Breaks into the open. And he's got enough for a 1st down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. They go back to work in the final period of this one. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. The Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. And he's out of bounds, but not before a good, sizable pickup, and that has been a rare sight in this one. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Send the tight end in motion. The give to the back. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Golden Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
Good job by this defense, man. They've given up some yards and some plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus. They stayed dedicated to what they're doing, and a great job on 3rd down, forcing the 4th down here, and hopefully the field goal attempt.
They'll go with a direct snap. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Golden Bears want to crank their tempo. To the air on 1st down. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. He'll step out of bounds at about the 11. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Yeah, there's so much aggressiveness in college football, and I'm here for it. I want all of it. Nice job, 4th and short. I'm buying my club, and now 1st and goal inside the 5. I'm trying to get that touchdown. Forget those field goals.
On the ground. Touchdown, Golden Bears! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the 4th. That is what they... And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Scanning the field, it's Watson. Finds his man, it's Green. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And that's a gift, right? Like, he was pretty dang open, and that drag route came open, and he had a chance to catch that, chew up some yards, but the defense will take it. And I'll tell you what, when you go over the middle, man, you got to have some courage. And I don't know if he felt some pressure and some bodies around him, but that was a clear drop.
The Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Hokies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Take the field goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on third down, and life is much better. To the ground to try to move the chains. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. The Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass, it's Watson. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle, it's Green. And they're able to make the tackle.
QBs and wide receivers spend all offseason together throwing the football in air. I mean, really developing that chemistry and timing. Understanding, I get man coverage, I'm throwing this to you right now.
And the Hokies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They want to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The Hokies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. On the run, it's Allen. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
And they'll try to tack on two. From the gun. Makes the grab for the two.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why years back, getting after the quarterback, and the hit that time helped force the incompletion.
How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. How about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. On target. There he goes. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And I like it. Very smart defense, understanding the clock, understanding they're going to try to push the ball down the field. Great job playing deep, breaking on the football, making sure that receiver doesn't catch it. Smart IQ defense.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Moore.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. And the Golden Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he's chased out of bounds, but not before he gets the first down, stops the clock, and has them on the move trying to get the late score. The snap sets up the throw. And he's got it. He's got it for a touchdown. And here in the final minute, they're a single point behind.
And great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the...
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll try the run. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Trying play action. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
First play of the first possession of OT. Leaves it with the back. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll move the wide receiver. On the move. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. He now has 63 yards on the ground so far, and he is closing in on that 1,200-yard mark for the season. The Golden Bears in the hurry-up. On the ground, it's Moore. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. They'd love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the run. Touchdown, Cal! And they grab the lead here in overtime. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple of years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Looking for a man. It's Watson. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Man, I tell you what, this guy's making a name for himself. 2 sacks last week. He's got 2 today already. He is terrorizing quarterbacks.
Now the play fake. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, that one falls incomplete. That hasn't happened a whole lot today, though. This dude has been lighting this defense up with his speed. He showed great hands. They just weren't able to come down with that one.
On 4th down, looking to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth, games that are so nip and tuck. And you know every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
Yeah, every play matters, David, and that's why coaching staffs practice overtime scenarios and situations throughout the week. It's important to drill these types of scenarios. You never know what games are going to go to OT, and when they do, you love to be able to go out and execute with the game on the line.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been